I remember what my mother used to say to me when I was very young, and she was settling me down for the night. You need to get a good night's sleep now, she would tell me, because remember, tomorrow. And then, voice animated and eyes wide, she would tell me what we were going to do the next day. Big important stuff. We were going to get a new collar for the dog. Or after school we were going to drive through the arboretum. Now I'm wise to her trick. She was trying to get me to go to sleep without fussing. I do the same thing when I tuck my children in. Only rarely do I have anything momentous to promise for the morrow. Once in a while, we're going to leave early to go out of town. More often, I'll say something like, tomorrow we're going to plant tomato seeds. Tomorrow you can bring your top to show your friends at school. It took me years to see that there was more to this than just a soothing way to get children to give up one day in anticipation of the next. What my mother was doing was giving me something to hang my dreams on. She was also giving me the essence of her nature, which was hopeful. For a long time, that wasn't my own nature. I spent years of my life waiting for what I called the next big thing to happen. I still do, but it's a game. I'm not going to win the lottery or get someone to Hollywood to write screenplays for Meryl Streep. But tomorrow we are going to plant some new lilac bushes. I might get a long-awaited check in the mail. Those will be good things. This is what my mother gave me. She gave me the sense to appreciate light traffic, spaghetti for dinner, a good book waiting upstairs. There will always be a jewel in the ordinary clay of work or school. In the Bible it says that each day's evil is sufficient to that day. What my mother believed, without being an overbearing Pollyanna about it, is that so is each day's joy. There might be only a little. The look of the sky before a storm, getting all the laundry done, but something. She sensed and taught me that the aggregate of all the little things is, finally, all we have. Big things don't turn up often enough to spend time pinning after them. Ordinary life is the big thing. She had the knack of appreciating it. And that's the knack we want to give our children early on. Every day is not going to bring a trip to the store or even a rental video. But every day, if you slow down long enough to look for it, will bring something. Any excuse to celebrate, even the smallest, was a good enough excuse, the way my mother reckoned it. And so we will. And if my mother were still alive, I'd expect she'd want to help. Appreciating ordinary life. Isn't that what Grandma and Grandpa are all about? Sitting down to a well-prepared meal, a bowl of cereal at night, eating ice cream and cookies for dessert, making sure everyone gets a birthday card, having a pillow to lay on when you're laying on the couch, writing letters to keep in touch with everyone, even taking your time in the bathroom. These are just a few things that I will always have in my heart and will always remember, and I think we all will. When Grandma calls up and tells me that we're going to be having ham, potatoes, corn, and applesauce, and cookies for dessert, I will look forward to it and to spending time with everyone who's there. Isn't that what life should really be about?
Thanks, Kim. I will not attempt to say anything after that, except I will invite anybody else to.